Pajitsky, second youngest Warrior player ever to record 7+ made threes in a game. Only the chef, Stephen Curry, was younger. Back in 2010, career high 7 made threes for Redick Pajitsky tonight, 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And right now, he is discussing his night with the media down in San Antonio.
I think we're just conscientious of our start. Coach challenged us yesterday. Practice to, get off to a good start, and it helps that kind of second wave of guys, ease into the game and not feel like they have to fight back for us. But he said he was going to stick with the lineup just because we're 10-0 or now 11-0 with this group that we're starting. So just emphasis on moving the ball, getting easy early shots, and then, playing good defense and just kind of putting the two things together.
Regarding putting defense and offense together, forcing a lot of turnovers in the first quarter. How did that pace open up offense for you guys?
Yeah, I think defensively, we understand how good of a ball screen player Chris is and how much better Stefan's getting in the ball screen. And so by us switching just 1 through 5, we tried to make them play a little bit more stagnant and have to beat us one-on-one. And I think to start the game, we did a really good job of keeping our man in front. And so that led up to runouts, a couple easy ones for Jimmy early. And so I think, like you said, we put both together.
How did that third quarter feel for you?
Yeah, I mean, shots went in, which is nice. But I think it was, collective effort. We shot 48% tonight after, 2 bad shooting nights in a row in New Orleans and Miami. So it had to come around at some point, and tonight was the night.
All right, Sam Gordon from the San Francisco Chronicle. What up, Sam? Kuminga said he's straight after spraining his right ankle. Asked him if he thinks he'll miss time. JK said, I hope not, as he just returned after missing 31 games. You hope that the young man is okay and he'll be ready to go at least Tuesday or maybe Thursday against the LA Lakers as we take a look at our Toyota drive ahead. It's a monster game Tuesday night in Memphis as the Warriors are just 1 game behind the Memphis Grizzlies, who just fired their coach Taylor Jenkins and their top 2 assistants. They're in disarray right now. The Lakers Thursday would be a great matchup there as the Warriors try to get one against the Lakers in their regular season. And in Denver, they've had the Warriors number. They've beat them 9 consecutive times in the regular season. So Memphis, Operation Memphis, Willie, beat them Tuesday night. You tie them, you win the tiebreaker for the regular season record there. So a monster game at the FedEx Forum.
Yeah, I hate to disagree with Steve Kerr, but I think right now this is the biggest game of the year because they could jump past Memphis, get up another spot, which is really important for this team. I think it's really important that they do not participate in the play-in situation, get that week off to rest their bodies, get re-energized and get ready for that first round of playoffs.
Well, looking at the rankings in the Western Conference, the top 2, maybe 3 are pretty solid, but everything else at this point in the season, it depends on what you do here on out. So for the Warriors, it's a good position to be in because you can win out and climb up the rankings, or if you lose games, you have the potential of dropping down. So for the Warriors, you have a chance to really build. And it coincides with you playing your best basketball, which can lead you into the playoffs. So for the Warriors, it's a great position to be in.
And Memphis is a tough home team, right? Jaren Jackson Jr. is back. We discussed Zach Edey earlier. He's had some smoke with Draymond Green. They've had some nice little back and forth this season. Warriors got blasted out in Memphis earlier this season as well by over 50 points. So it's good matchups here, especially with John Morant. And the Warriors may have to play shorthanded without GP2 and Jonathan Kuminga.
Well, you mentioned Zach Edey. I'm excited to see Quentin Post go against him because now you get to bring Zach Edey out of the paint, and that's a matchup to watch out for. The Warriors reacting to Jonathan Kuminga being out, so guys like Guy Santos and Moses Moody, all these guys playing bigger roles, that's going to be key next game.
Yeah, the 2 focuses for Memphis is obviously John Morant and Triple J. Those.
Steve finally drew a play for me, so I had to shoot it. Yeah, he drew it up for me, so he asked me, did I want one? I said, yeah, so I got one.
Let's go see the bench reacts.
I didn't get to see it yet. I didn't want to look. I want to act like I've been there before. So, but it was fun to get a I worked hard enough on it all summer, man. I was planning on shooting more this year, but you know how the game goes. But I was finally able to get one up. I made it, so that's all that matters.
What did you like most about this performance? Just 2 ways.
That we had a game plan. We stuck to it. We was able to execute. Start the game off. We start off 1 through 5. It's not our normal defense. We was able to, have a game plan, go out there, execute, and do it for a whole 48 minutes. So, we got to keep building on that, keep building the momentum. We had a good rhythm out there. We just want to keep building.
shots going, right? You guys have been struggling from deep a little bit, but collectively seeing shots go in like they did tonight, what kind of confidence does that give you?
Just gives us a lot of confidence. We had confidence going into the game. We just, we just missing the shots. We just had to get back on the right path. We was playing the right way. The ball was moving. I think we had pretty much a low turnover game. So at least it felt like it. We only had 12. So that was good, and we was playing the right way. The ball was moving. We set better screens today, and our shooters made shots. And that's going to vary from game to game. But if we play the right way, and play with the right intent, I think we'll be in a good spot.
Memphis next, they're right above you guys in the standings, and obviously Lakers, Denver. After that, team's right ahead of you in the standings.
Mm-hmm.
How consequential are games like that against teams where you have a direct opportunity to make up ground in the standings?
Yeah, we know. Every game we've been playing has been important probably for the last, 20 games. So in these last 7, 8, it's going to be just as important. We know the opportunity that we have in front of us. We got to make sure we capitalize. Each game's going to be difficult, definitely playing on the road. And those teams know it's going to be a big game as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's a chance for us to grow. It's a chance for us to gain some ground, and so it should be fun games. Yes, go Bruins. Shout out to Coach Corey. I know she's been there a long time, and get that team to the Final Four. I was cheering real hard. I got to see some of them girls work out this summer, so to see their growth and their maturity, it's a lot of fun. So I can't hope they can bring it home.
Talk Live crew, the great KB, Kareth Burke, and Petaluma's finest Dalton Johnson. And probability chances, it just feels good that the Warriors got a good, convincing win tonight, KB.
Yeah, they ran into the Spurs at a very good time, second night of a back-to-back, and never took their foot off the gas. Hey, one thing we're going to talk about on Dubs Talk is three-point shooting, because Dalton, a graduate of NBCU, got his diploma and really good ideas, really good questions, and he turns to me in the newsroom and goes, hey, if you could choose anyone other than Steph to shoot a game-winning three, who would it be? And then that's what we end up talking about, just shooting the breeze in the newsroom. So I think we should get to that on our show.
I want Kevon Grant Looney. Give it to me, Loon. No, I get it, right? It was a feel-good game. But tonight it was so great because really, before tonight, I'm going, maybe you look at Quentin Post as the guy that you trust the most behind Steph Curry right now, behind the three-point line, maybe even ahead of Buddy Hield or a Brandon Pajemski or a Moses Moody. But that's why getting a feel-good win before this gauntlet, before this game against Memphis, before the game in LA, it was huge to see the confidence of Moses Moody and Brandon Pajemski shooting from three-point range, combining to go, what were they, 10 of 15 combined? And Moses Moody, his last 6 games, as he's been having such a defensive responsibility, his three-point shot has fallen off. We know Brandon Pajemski's been a little up and down throughout the year, so huge for those young guys. But then, of course, come on, Kevon Grant Looney from three-point range, which is so much fun to see tonight, Kara.
Yeah, Milwaukee Loon. We'll make sure we roll that tape one more time. Dalton asked that question before Pods had his career high in threes tonight. So, Quentin Post, by the way, a rookie leading the team in three-point percentage, even better than Steph. So we've got a lot of options for our hypothetical game-winning three that for some reason Steph Curry just can't take.
Who you taking, Fezzi? Who you taking?